Hi guys, welcome to 2023. This is my first ever video. The full video of this will be on YouTube, so please click on the link above to go and check the full video on YouTube. So basically today, I just want to help people out today by just giving them one simple thing that you have lying around in your house. You understand? That is if you have it though. Sea salt. Please, sea salt. So guys, sea salt. What are the importance of sea salt? What are the age range of those who can actually use sea salt? Does it work for all hair texture? Can you really help us if you have locks? So yeah, here's the point. Now, sea salt, but not salt. Now, salt can also be used, but the only issue I have with salt is that it has a bit of preservatives in it. And those chemical combinations are a bit toxic. They're hazardous, and stuff. So I prefer to use sea salt. Now, because of the chemical components that is made of the potassium, the calcium, and the magnesium, which are very, very good for LDA. If you meet a trichologist that is well certified and well read, will tell you whatever thing they are using, there must be a blend of these three things in it also in a way. So, but what I'm trying to say is sea salt. Let's just go to sea salt directly. I don't want to say too much of stories and stuff, and I don't want to bore you with too much of scientific jargon. So now, if you have light hair texture and you feel like your hair is, you want your locks to be a bit tensed, you can actually use sea salt. It's fantastic. It makes your hair start tightening up. It makes your hair to start meshing up very fast. So if you start your locks with comb twist, not crisscross. There's a difference between comb twist and crisscross. Crisscross is made by what's his name? Chris McDread. So you can check him on Instagram and on YouTube also. But comb twist, if you do comb twist and you feel like your locks are not locking fast or they are unraveling so fast, please just add sea salt and water together and spray. And I'll tell you how to go about that. Sea salt and water together and spray. You'll be amazed on how fast your hair will start locking. It makes your hair locks very fast without using wax and gel and those things. Because what it does is that it strips the hair of the oil and allow the hair to mesh very fast. You understand? But I also believe so much that you shouldn't use it too often, like excessively, because it will strip off your hair. It can make your hair start dry up and you can start breaking. Your hair can start breaking. So if you have locks and you feel like you want your locks to tighten up or what's it called to feel more dense, just use sea salt. Use sea salt. And how you can go about it is very simple. Warm warm water. It doesn't have to be like very, very hot. It's not as if they are trying to that's what they're trying to do, make a coffee or make a tea. No, just make it warm a bit, then put a sea salt in it and let it, dissolve into it. Just stir it to a point, let it dissolve so that it does not clog your what's it called, your spray bottle. You understand? So once you do that, put it inside the spray bottle, then spray. I recommend you spray 3 times in a week. You're okay with that, 3 times in a week. So you can use aloe vera juice also after mix the aloe vera juice inside the water and also spray. You understand? You can also use coconut oil inside water and but make sure it's dissolved. The sea salt has to be dissolved first before you do anything. So if you actually want to retwist your locks by yourself at home and you feel like you want something that will last longer, so after oiling it and everything, put a bit of sea salt, in the water, mix it with rose water or whatever, dissolve it in water, and make sure it is dissolved in the water. You've been able to warm water to be precise, then you will notice that your locks, you will see the difference. Like the first 1 week of using it, you'll be amazed. So if you know that you don't have a good loctician around, or you feel like they're using too much of product, but you want to just palm roll your hair by yourself and you want to see good results, please don't bother yourself buying any product. Use your oil, put sea salt inside the water or rose water, mix it together with water, and be spraying before you palm roll each strand of locks. You'll be amazed on how fast that hair will start locking. That is the undergrowth. The budding process of that locks will be more faster than if you had just let the hair be, apart from those using instant locks and the rest. So if you have a bit of frizziness, it can also help your hair in a way. So, but please, too much of sea salt can break your hair. That's just the downside of it. It will break your hair. Too much of it will break your hair. So it's not gender specific, it's not age specific. You can use it for any child. And you don't really have to be on locks. Perm there, relax there, natural hair locks. You understand? you can actually thicken your locks, and this is how it thickens your locks. It does not thicken your locks from the shafts of your locks, from the what's it called, the matured locks, the ones that are fully budded. If it actually thickens it up from the new ones that are just trying to like bud and form locks and everything. Oh, and I hope you know that product does not does not lock the air. Actually, no product locks the air. I want you guys to know that today. No products actually. And I hope you guys know that product doesn't lock the air. You understand? No matter how expensive it is, it does not lock the air. You understand? The air locks by itself. The faster the hair locks depends on the coil pattern of your hair and the texture of your hair that you have. You understand? Don't be deceived. It's not gel, wax, all those things that locks the hair. But I'm just give you something that is more natural that you can use to fast the process. Like you can use to fast track the process of your locking process. You understand? So even though if you have lock extensions and everything, your base, you want to make your locks to fill out a bit so that it commensurate or is symmetrical with the extensions you have. Just add a bit of sea salt from the base, in water. Don't forget, mix in warm water. Make sure you've been able to stir it very well and it has dissolved properly. You can mix that with rose water also, aloe vera juice with it. It's fantastic if you do that and everything. So the chemical composition actually helps the hair a lot. That is infused into it. You understand? Infused into it. And if you do styling, you like to style your hair very well, long, like styling hair and everything. Sea salt and water is very good. You understand? It's really, really good. But please, excessive, don't be excessive with it. So this is what I recommend in terms of measurements. So 1 tablespoon of sea salt and water. You understand? 1 tablespoon of sea salt with a cup of water. You understand? But make sure the water is warm, not hot. You're not trying to do tea. You're not trying to do coffee. But if you're in Nigeria, you're not trying to do a bala. So, but if you're outside the country, you're not trying to do hot coffee or anything. Just make it a bit lukewarm so that it can dissolve the sea salt. So stir that into a lukewarm water, then make sure it dissolves, then put it in the spray bottle and apply it to your locks. It's going to help you a lot. You can also mix that with your oil. So after putting your oils and after doing that, put your oils, or if you're oiling your hair like 2 to 3 times a week, the days you're not oiling your hair, please add the sea salt so that it fast track the process of your locking of your hair. You understand? So if you're doing semi free form, please, you can also use sea salt solution to actually help fasten the growth. You understand? So if it's twice in a year you want to see your loctician, it's good. I know I have few clients that hold that I see them 3 times in a year, and I have some I see them twice in a year. But while they're on their own, they wash the oil, they separate the hair from the base, they allow the hair to do its own thing. But to make it more faster for you, that you are seeing the locking process becoming more faster, you're trying to fasten the process. Just add sea salt solution, like I said, you'll be fine. You'll be sorted. But please do not use too much. Just use a tablespoon of sea salt with a cup of the lukewarm water. You understand? Then mix that together. Once the solution is you've been able to dissolve the sea salt, you can add a bit of oil to it. You can add a bit of something that will make it more moisturizing. That won't make the hair, that won't strip the hair off too much of nutrient. You understand? Moisture rather. That won't strip the hair too much of moisture. So you'll be fine physically with it. So please, I didn't say you should go and use salt. Or let me just put it, because my Nigerian people, they like to try things out because they had sea salt. Now, next thing people will go and put salt. Oh, I didn't say you should go and put NaCl. Please, sodium chloride is here from sea salt. And the reason why I don't really like using, I won't recommend salt to anybody is because of the what's it called? Um, Preservatives they put into it and everything. So I'm not going to recommend any sea salt. Nobody's paying me for adverts. So please, because my Nigerian people, some of you have coconut head. You will not listen to what I have said. You go and use salt and you now come and tell me it did not work. Not like it's not going to work, but because of the chemicals they've added into the salt itself as preservatives, I have a bit of concern about them. You understand? So based on my research, though, So I really have a bit of concern about them. So I recommend sea salt. Please, I'm not saying you should go and buy unless you go and buy an Apona salt and Dangote salt and the rest. I didn't say anything like that. Oh, please, I didn't recommend any salt. I'm not recommending any salt. Just go get sea salt. Make sure that the water is warm, not too hot, warm. Then, so that by the time you actually dissolve the sea salt and everything after stirring, it dissolves into the what's it called, into the water. Then you have potassium, you have calcium, you have magnesium from that. They are fantastic for hair. Trust me. I just gave you a very huge secret today. Fantastic for hair, but please not excessive. If you use it in a very excessive way, your hair will break. I'm telling you right now, it will break. It will just be breaking anyhow. So please, so if you're on locks and you feel like your locks is not giving you the kind of density or the kind of body mass you are expecting it to have, you understand? So because the way it works is that the sea salt actually does not bind with your hair from the shafts, from the shaft of your hair. No, it bands from the roots of the hair, from the roots. You understand? Because for those on locks, those are the parts that are just trying to form locks. They're trying to board and everything and stuff. So the sea salt actually binds more with the growth, at the roots than the ones. So you cannot really change the locks that have grown properly. You can't mature locks. You cannot really change it. You understand? You can't really work on it, but you will see an improvement in how fast the hair will lock from the new ones that are coming up, the new undergrowth you're having and stuff. So those are my recommendation. You understand? So please try it out. Let me know what's up. Um, please, I tell people, do your research. Don't take what I've said, hook, line, and sinker. you know, if you think there is something I didn't had, or you think you want me to talk about certain thing more, if I find the time, I will expatiate. Once I find time, I will expatiate. But this is my first time doing a YouTube video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much, guys. I'm going to be dropping a video at least once a week, just to educate and tell people more stuff and everything. So bye, guys.